Now the Pacific fog is like the fog of no other region that I have seen. It seems a lot more dense and somehow indomitable as it rolls in from its mysterious ocean haunts. The octopus oozes great tentacles down the furrows of mountain and swallows a town. Primordial monster collapsing to rest, all appetite sated to nap and digest. Sometimes the fog takes over the beautiful nearby beaches unexpectedly and without warning, like a commando raid. Unheard, fog stealth moved on the land and left no footprint in the sand. Commando wind with knife in hand, then stormed the beachhead, gained the strand. One nostalgic spring day, my mind took a sentimental journey. Now Broom stakes out a 49ers trove, and Daphne swoons to intoxicated wind. A waxworks of camellias comes alive in California spring. Only in mind the faint arbutus trails, spring beauties bloom small and credible. Pear and plum trees stand particular in lace, well-bred and prim. How many year miles from this fabulous land? Yet, once back east again, human nature being what it is, one freezing winter day I remembered Southern California, Coronado, and the beach that is called the Silver Strand. Return to the Silver Strand. What willful wraith, undisciplined memory must an eastern winter still demand to race the white-maned blue unruly sea that prances by the Palomino sand. Bury the western sun, the Pacific wave, spread like a sheet of ice the now and here. Roll the relentless stone, dig deep the grave beneath the ungiving fact of a bitter year. Lest I dance forever for joy along the beach that tethers the ocean to the shining land. From the border to Coronado, within reach, an enchanted bridle, the gold and silver strand. There are other kinds of gold, too. Sometimes the most precious gold is seen as the symbol of a golden wedding anniversary. Golden wedding. Life's circle tightens. The plain gold bands with worn initials grow loose on hands. Time, the engraver, writes as he erases the story of rings told now on faces, lined in by laughter, bitten deep by tears, togetherness of time, shared space of years. Matriarch. Her life is legible upon her face, no blank of selfward look or inner scan, no care for worldly makeup, social grace, nor vestige there of tripped or stumbling space. Care drew its nails across her forehead span. There is a frown to mark a broken plan. Lines that recapture laughter interlace the gathered scar where grief has cut a trace. The subject of my next poem might be termed a patriarch. This poem was suggested by a passage from The World of Albert Schweitzer by Anderson and Exman. And this is the passage that suggested it. Schweitzer the musician. Often he fingers a fugue while sitting at a table and listens inwardly to a chorale while walking along a forest path. Remembering the keyboard, nostalgic fingers would disavow the down-to-earth position. Pianissimo now, unheard, the echo lingers only for him whose mind must still play on. First of all and forever, the musician, whose memory is instrument and choir, reverberating harmony and fire. Magnificat, Mass, St. Matthew, and St. John. Well-tempered, the scale of Lamborghini days is tuned to the consonance of compassion's ways. Concerns chorale, the implemented creed of reverence for life, a psalm of deed, an oratorio of healing art, translates the music of a ringing heart. Lamborghini Piano, another poem about Dr. Schweitzer, is the final poem in Journey Through Noon. This was suggested by a quotation from a book by Norman Cousins, Dr. Schweitzer of Lamborghini. And this is the quotation. The best grand piano ever made would be none too good for him, but he was now about to play a dilapidated upright, virtually beyond repair. The ancient piano frustrates the casual hand, strings twanging back from unaccustomed fingers like nerves impinged. Marred ivory seemed to cringe, unequal to civil answer, much less song. In wrangling dissonance eloquent of pain, a jangling Esperanto of complaint, echo of such an out-of-order in tune as brings a broken life to Lamborghini. Seeking that skill, the therapeutic touch that turns to the keyboard at close of the clinic day. Then pent doxologies released take wing, transcend the weathered frame, the time-scarred cage. The evening hymn enfolds the sultry jungle,